In his forthcoming documentary, Yellowstone to Yosemite, Kevin Costner is delving into the history of both Yosemite and Yellowstone. He will examine how Teddy Roosevelt and John Muir were instrumental in the park's early development in the documentary. In a video that Fox Nation posted, Costner talked a little bit about what he knew about Roosevelt. "I believe I was somewhat more familiar with Roosevelt than I was with Muir," he said. "However, to claim to know more is to demonstrate your true ignorance. Isn't that right?" We've discussed his childhood asthma in New York, and we know it's been documented that someone along the way thought, why doesn't this kid find himself in put him in nature, put him in fresh air? And I don't want to say magically, he added, but the truth is that it altered Teddy's life's trajectory. He was transformed by the great outdoors. It also provided him with information. As we say, I believe that he would always associate the outdoors with health in the show. He was a sickly little boy who might not have survived, but he was able to travel the world because of his parents' financial situation. Kevin Costner discusses Roosevelt. Among the nation's numerous presidents, Roosevelt is special, according to Costner. Costner emphasized Roosevelt's transformation from a sickly child to his final self. "And he saw the Middle East," he said. "Other than our early presidents who actually lived on the frontier, I can't think of another president who saw the world." Being a sickly boy with asthma, living in the middle of Manhattan, and fortunately having wealthy parents who could afford to take him to numerous doctors, the circumstances of his life ultimately led him to ask, why don't you get this kid out of the city, put him in nature, and let him breathe fresh air? For Teddy Roosevelt, that was the yellow brick road because it informed him, he added. It permanently altered him. This boy would grow up to become a young man who would attend Harvard, write his first book, which would only be 4 pages long, but he would also become a New York police officer.